when the ranks are not repeated. When the ranks are not repeated, we have a formula. So here we say take capital R is given by 1 minus summation di square divided by, be careful here, divided by is only for n cube minus n. Okay, n cube minus n. N means number of observations. How many are there? How many entries are there? That is n cube. So do not confuse this n with our frequency n and all. This n is different. Okay, this means how many entries are there. Now, for example, in your class 63 students are there. So 63 will come here. So 63 students data is given, then number 63 will come here. So that is n here, and here where di is equal to, di means just a notation only, di ith data. So di is given by r1 minus r2. Okay, means when you are writing the ranks, so x, y we will have, then for x you will have x, rank of x you will write r1, rank of y you will write r2, then r1 minus r2, this will be di is r1 minus r2. Here r1 r2 we will have, and r1 minus r2 is this di. So that is the formula when the ranks are not repeated. Then secondly, when the ranks are repeated. Case 2, when the ranks are repeated. When the ranks are repeated, in that case, capital R is given by 1 minus 6 into summation di square, okay, plus 1 by 12 summation of, don't worry about the formula, when you solve it, it is very simple, mi cube minus mi. Oh, or mi is not necessary, if you can write m cube minus m also, this is also okay, m cube minus m. Yeah, n cube, whatever it is, m cube minus m, where this m is that repeated ranks. Okay, how many times that rank is repeating and all. So that is your m. Then divided by n cube minus n. N cube minus n. So only difference is this one, m cube minus n. Okay, this is the number of times or how many times a rank is repeated. So m is the number of times a rank is repeated for x cube. For x or y. So if I write mi cube minus mi, this is also okay. So I'll write here where mi is the number of times a rank is repeated. So how many times a rank is repeating, that is this. So if I write here first one, suppose m1 cube minus m1, then here summation is there na, so plus m2 cube minus m2 plus m3 cube minus m3, what many times it comes, that many times you have to add, that is why here summation is given. So mi cube minus mi, if you can need, you can write mi cube minus mi, otherwise you can just write m cube minus m, as you wish you can write it, no issue in that. So these are the two formula we use to find Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Immediately I will show you just a small sum here, small question. Here say Q, question is find rank or find R. Time 9 here, so I am just writing capital R. This means Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. So I will write here x, y2 data. Okay, then say this is 43. This is just for your understanding. I am doing a very simple question. Say 43, 54, 59. Tomorrow we will do other questions. 59, 68 and 76. And y is a 105, 98, 63, then okay, 63, then this, okay, here I will, for the first question I write this 84, 63 and 50. Okay, so first of all I'll write R1. R1 means rank of first one, X. R2, that is also up to you only. If you wish R1 is rank of this one, it's okay. R2 is rank of X, that's also okay. So, but as a standard form, R1 means the rank of the first one. So, first of all, you have to give ranks to this one. So, as I told you, if you are giving first rank to the highest value here, the same you have to do here also. So, here among this, the highest value is 76. So, here I will write 1. Okay, then the next value is 68, so I'll write here 2, then 59 is the next one, 3, then 4, 5. It is not necessary that always this will be given in this order. If it is not given in that order also, you have to write it as it is. Means you have to just give the rank wherever it is. Now 76 is here, suppose 68 is here. So 68, if it is here, you will be giving second rank here. Here 2 will come. Okay, not necessary to write that in any order and all. You have to just go on writing the rank. So R2 now see highest value is this one, 105. So I'll write here 1. Then it comes 98 2. Then 84 3, 4 and 5. Okay, R1 R2 we got. Then we have DI square. DI square is R1 minus R2 is, we have written DI is R1 minus R2. So DI square will be R1 minus R2 square. So for that, if you need, you can write one more column here, R1 minus R2 I will write here. So R1 minus R2 is what? This minus this. So 5 minus 1 4, 4 minus 2 2, then 3 minus 3 0, 2 minus 4 minus 2, then 1 minus 5 minus 4. Okay, then DI square means square of this. So 16, 4, 0, 4, 16. Then summation, sum of, put it all this in a box. Okay, summation DI square means sum of all this. So 16 plus 4 20, 20 plus 20 40. So therefore rank is equal to, R is equal to 1 minus sigma DI square, 6 into sigma DI square by n cube minus n. N cube minus n. So here n is equal to how much? N is equal to means how many data is there? Observations are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 will be here. Okay. So this is equal to 1 minus 6 into, now here very careful you have to be, that is this n cube minus n is just for this part, not for this. Normally what happens, students do like this, it is wrong. Okay. So 1, right. So 1 minus 6 into summation DI square means 40. Okay, 6 into 40 divided by 5 cube minus 5. So that is 1 minus 240 divided by 120 minus 125 minus 5. So that is 120. Okay. So this is equal to 1 minus 240 by 120 is minus 2. So this is minus 1. So R equal to minus 1 means a perfect negative correlation. Okay, perfect negative 1 you got means there is a perfect negative correlation between these two values. So this is Spearman's rank correlation.